in Columbus, Ohio. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Reese?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Barry. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll run it again. And some room to work. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Run in the red zone. It's West. Tripped up for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback may change this route. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes will hustle through the line. they'll give it to him again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Now,
and he'll finish the run. Zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from
racing to the right. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. Bringing it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football.
Might have a chance. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeye. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's buried. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quickly complete. LSU will get a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to him on the ground. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. This time he wants to throw. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the run, it's Jackson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Motion from the wideout.
Booster, booster!
It's a flea flicker. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
On the move. He's in a maybe a crease. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paulo, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. The sure hands, it's Watkins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. LSU right back to the line.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Got a man in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his big tight end. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Ohio State calls it second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job on the option that time, and obviously this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time run his way, but nobody accounted for the quarterback. He made the right decision, kept it himself, and came away with a nice pickup on that option play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Play fake, Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Here's a little room there. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking for room, it's Jackson. tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's Sayin to throw. Here comes the heat. Goes high to pull it in. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Levin. Caught behind the line, it's Durham. At midfield, he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside is 5. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays.
Could be an alley. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Julian with the play fake. Under fire. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's loose down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Buckeye.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offense. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.